Here's a wild fact about crows. These remarkable birds are not just ordinary avians. They are true geniuses that showcase intelligence comparable to primates and even young children. Crows can recognize human faces, holding grudges against those who wrong them while remembering the ones who treat them kindly. Their cognitive skills are extraordinary, extending beyond mere memory. For instance, these clever birds are among the few non-human species capable of crafting tools. They can bend wires into hooks, shape leaves into scoops, and use sticks to fish out insects from narrow crevices. Among them, the New Caledonian crow stands out, as it can solve intricate multi-step puzzles that require foresight and planning. In their quest for food, they cache it across hundreds of hiding spots, showcasing remarkable recall abilities even months later. Socially, crows communicate using complex vocal signals to warn others, plan ambushes, and share tidings. Their problem-solving prowess even extends to distinguishing shapes, colors, and sequences, demonstrating abilities that rival a typical 5-year-old child. Have you noticed crows in your neighborhood acting in clever ways? Prepare to be amazed by the Pandora virus. The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, takes the spotlight as the largest virus known to science. What makes this virus truly extraordinary is not only its impressive size, allowing it to be seen under a standard microscope, but also its massive genome, which is about 50 times larger than that of the flu virus. Imagine comparing a comprehensive novel to a quick comic book. The Pandora virus has much more story to tell. Found in a water sample from a Brazilian pond, this giant virus is challenging the long-held definitions of viruses and prompting scientists to rethink their understanding of viral evolution and life forms. With its unique features, the Pandora virus is more than a mere curiosity. It offers insights that could help scientists uncover the complexities of how viruses interact with other microscopic organisms. So the next time someone mentions a virus, remember there's a giant out there in the microscopic world waiting to expand our knowledge. What other secrets could it reveal? Surprisingly, it's a fact that your brain holds 2.5 petabytes. That's a staggering capacity equal to about 2.5 million gigabytes of information. To put it in perspective, this is enough storage to keep nearly 3 centuries worth of your favorite TV shows. Imagine binge-watching a different series every single day for 300 years. You would only begin to tap into your brain's vast storage potential. Each thought, each memory, is like a file saved on an ever-expanding hard drive. This phenomenal ability isn't merely for recalling trivia or faces. It plays a crucial role in learning, problem-solving, and everyday navigation. Your brain's neurons work tirelessly, communicating through a complex web of connections, which allows us to retrieve memories and experiences. However, it's important to note that while our brains can hold immense amounts of data, they aren't foolproof. Sometimes we forget things, which is simply the brain sorting through information, deciding what's essential to keep and what might be more easily let go. Thus, the next time you reflect on a childhood memory, remember, it's just a small glimpse into the incredible data management happening in your mind. This might surprise you. The champagne pool amazes all. Its effervescent bubbles mimic the fizz of actual champagne and draw tourists from around the globe. This geothermal gem features vibrant blue-green waters that sparkle under the sunlight, creating a breathtaking visual display. Reaching high temperatures due to its volcanic surroundings, the pool is captivating not just for its looks but also for the unique ecosystem it supports. The brilliant colors arise from a blend of minerals like sulfur and silica, forming a kaleidoscope that's truly one of a kind. As the bubbling waters release steam and gas, it feels like watching a natural glass of bubbly come to life. The hot waters lead to fascinating geological formations around the edges, enhancing the surreal experience. If you venture to Tapu, make sure to soak in the beauty of this thermal wonder. Just remember, while the pool looks inviting, its boiling hot waters are not for swimming. Bring a camera to capture the shimmering magic of this geothermal marvel. Have you ever wondered why vultures are nature's heroes? These remarkable birds serve as nature's cleanup crew, playing an essential role in maintaining ecosystem health. Vultures possess incredibly acidic stomachs capable of digesting harmful bacteria like anthrax and cholera, allowing them to feast on decaying carcasses that many animals avoid due to illness risks. This unique ability not only fills their bellies, but also helps prevent the spread of dangerous diseases that could affect wildlife and even humans. Picture a vulture soaring high above, using its keen eyesight to spot potential meals, like a natural scavenger on a mission. By consuming rotting food, vultures act like nature's own waste disposal system, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem and keeping the environment clean and balanced. Their existence emphasizes the interdependence of species and the importance of every creature in our world. Next time you spot a vulture gliding gracefully in the sky, remember that these avian wonders are not just scavengers. They are vital guardians, ensuring our ecosystems thrive. What a fascinating role they play in nature's intricate web. Hard to believe, but dragonflies are sky ninjas. These astonishing insects have mastered the art of aerial hunting like no other. With their 4 wings flapping independently, dragonflies can hover, pivot, and dart with unique precision. Imagine an acrobat in the sky, performing incredible maneuvers to chase down prey. Their enormous compound eyes give them nearly 360-degree vision, meaning they can spot their next meal while avoiding becoming someone else's dinner. What sets them apart is not just their agility, but their remarkable success rate, a whopping 95%. This is achieved through their ability to anticipate the movements of their targets, adjusting their flight paths in real time. Wind tunnel experiments highlight this incredible skill, showing that they can calculate trajectory with missile-like accuracy. Moreover, dragonflies can reach speeds of up to 60 km/h, transforming them into true aerial predators. By keeping mosquito populations in check, these sky ninjas play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance and supporting human health. So the next time you see a dragonfly zipping by, remember you're witnessing one of nature's most skilled hunters. Here's what actually happens when you taste the Carolina Reaper. This little red pepper isn't just the hottest chili pepper in the world. It's a fiery marvel bred by Ed Curry at the Pucker Butt Pepper Company in South Carolina. The Carolina Reaper packs a staggering heat level, boasting Scoville heat units that can exceed 2.2 million. To make sense of that, consider the jalapeno, which typically registers between 2,500 to 8,000 Scoville units. This means the Reaper is about 250 times hotter. Ed Curry achieved this incredible heat through meticulous breeding, crossbreeding a Pakistani Naga pepper with a red savanna habanero. The intense burn you feel comes from capsaicin, a compound that ignites your pain receptors and sends your taste buds into overdrive. Surprisingly, despite its fiery reputation, the Carolina Reaper also has a sweet, fruity flavor that delights adventurous chefs and hot sauce enthusiasts alike. If you're daring enough to invite one into your kitchen, be prepared for a heat wave like you've never experienced before. Did you know that bones are stronger than steel? While it sounds surprising, bones actually outshine steel when comparing their strength by weight. This incredible strength comes from the unique structure of bones, which combine both toughness and a lightweight flexibility that steel simply cannot match. Unlike mere rigid materials, our bones are living tissues that continuously adapt and change over time. Throughout our lives, they undergo a dynamic process known as remodeling, where old bone is broken down and new bone is formed. This means bones can become denser and stronger in response to forces such as physical activity or weight-bearing exercises. For example, during childhood and adolescence, teenagers often have particularly robust bones due to growth spurts, whereas older adults may experience a decrease in bone density. To maintain strong bones, a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D is essential, along with regular physical activity. Next time you consider what strength means, remember that your bones are not just supportive structures. They are flexing their muscles, outperforming steel. What if I told you The Wizard of Oz had real dangers? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But behind the scenes, what transpired was far from enchanting. The beloved Tin Man, portrayed by Jack Haley, had to endure serious challenges due to his shiny green makeup, which contained copper. This striking makeup, while visually stunning, caused a painful eye infection, making it difficult for Haley to perform his role. On the other hand, actress Margaret Hamilton, who captivated audiences as the Wicked Witch, faced her own harrowing ordeal during a fire scene. In a dramatic moment where she makes her exit, the special effects went awry, resulting in severe burns that required medical attention. Despite these daunting obstacles, both actors demonstrated incredible resilience, and their compelling performances helped to create the film's timeless charm. These behind-the-scenes struggles remind us that even in the world of make-believe, the magic comes with its own set of challenges. The Wizard of Oz ultimately taught us not only about courage and friendship, but also the perseverance of the talented people who brought these characters to life. You won't believe this about agriculture. Anthropologist Jared Diamond argues that the birth of farming might have been humanity's greatest error. While agriculture enabled stable food sources and the rise of complex societies, it also introduced significant challenges. As communities formed around farms, social inequality intensified, with wealth and power concentrating in the hands of a privileged few, leaving many others struggling. Moreover, transitioning from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to settled farming negatively impacted health. Early agricultural communities faced malnutrition and illnesses linked to living in close quarters with domesticated animals, which could spread disease. Additionally, the environmental toll was severe. Farming practices led to rampant deforestation, depletion of essential soil nutrients, and the overexploitation of land resources. This perspective raises important questions about the real price of progress. Was the ability to cultivate crops truly worth the social disparities and environmental degradation that came with it? This provocative viewpoint invites us to explore the very essence of human advancement and its unintended consequences. You won't believe this about Osaka's climate. While this bustling city enjoys a mild climate with hot, humid summers and comfortably cool winters, not all neighborhoods share the same level of comfort. Take Kamagasaki, for example, where residents face particularly tricky weather conditions. Summer can be a real challenge, with temperatures often soaring, creating a stifling environment for many, especially those without air conditioning. Picture the sweltering heat mingled with the lively sounds of the streets. It's a sensory overload that can test anyone's patience. When winter arrives, the scenario shifts dramatically. Kamagasaki residents find themselves struggling to keep warm, as many have limited heating options in their homes. This constant battle against the extremes of nature showcases the remarkable resilience of the Kamagasaki community. Here, individuals living in tough circumstances band together, adapting to harsh conditions and supporting each other through thick and thin. Their unwavering spirit highlights an incredible truth. Even amidst the heat of summer or the chill of winter, the bonds of community can shine brightly, showcasing strength and unity in the face of adversity. Here's a wild fact about frigate birds flirting. Male frigate birds take courtship to sky-high levels, literally. During mating season, these stunning birds inflate their giant red throat sacs known as guller pouches, transforming into vibrant, heart-shaped beacons that can rival the size of a football. On secluded island breeding grounds they gather, showcasing their impressive displays. As they flap their wings, shake their heads, and produce rhythmic drumming calls, they aim to catch the attention of potential mates flying overhead. Female frigate birds look for the most vividly colored, symmetrical, and pulsating displays, with brighter and better-shaped balloons boosting a male's chances of winning her favor. This eye-catching competition leads to one of the animal kingdom's most dramatic mating rituals. Research reveals a direct correlation between the size of the pouch and mating success, emphasizing how this extravagant show isn't just for fun, it's a vital evolutionary strategy. The flamboyant performances and fierce rivalries highlight how nature creatively uses vibrant visuals to attract mates. Imagine witnessing this unforgettable spectacle in the sky. Ever thought about why exactly did BMW transform after WWI? The story of BMW isn't merely about crafting luxury cars. It traces back to the tumultuous period following World War I, a time when Germany grappled with immense economic challenges stemming from the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty imposed significant reparations on Germany, forcing many companies to adapt for survival. BMW, initially recognized for manufacturing aircraft engines, dramatically shifted directions, entering the automotive realm in 1923 with the introduction of the BMW 315 PS. This groundbreaking model exemplified the brand's dedication to both performance and quality. Boasting a robust engine paired with an elegant design, it quickly captivated driving enthusiasts and laid the foundation for BMW's enduring reputation in engineering excellence. As the company navigated the harsh economic landscape, it fused innovation with necessity, skillfully transitioning from an aircraft manufacturer to a global automotive powerhouse. Today, BMW stands not only as a symbol of high-performance vehicles, but also as a testament to resilience, showcasing a remarkable history of creativity and adaptation in the face of adversity. Did you know that mantises are nature's aerial snipers? These fascinating insects, often disguised as twigs or leaves, appear calm but are lethal hunters of the insect world. Equipped with extraordinary eyes made up of thousands of visual units, a mantis can perceive its surroundings in stunning 3 dimensions, giving it razor-sharp depth perception to track even the faintest movements of its prey. When an unsuspecting target comes within range, the mantis does not just leap into action. It masterfully decelerates its heart rate, carefully locks into a poised position, and then releases a rapid, well-calculated strike in a mere 40 milliseconds. Its specialized forelegs resemble spring-loaded traps, boasting a staggering success rate of over 90% in capturing prey. Some mantis species even exhibit remarkable accuracy in snatching insects midair. Evolution has fine-tuned these predators with essential survival tools: effective camouflage, absolute stillness, precise vision, and lightning-fast reactions. Mantises remind us that size is no indicator of ability, showcasing that even the smallest creatures can possess remarkable skills. What if I told you sea lions speak their own language? On rocky coastal breeding grounds, sea lions create a symphony of sounds that electrifies the atmosphere. These remarkable mammals don't merely gather, they erupt into an incredible din, producing over 30 distinct vocalizations, including guttural growls and high-pitched squeals. Each sound serves a crucial purpose: defending territory, attracting mates, or calling for pups. During the intense mating season, dominant males transform beach zones into fortress bars, roaring relentlessly to fend off rivals and establish dominance. Amid the clamor, young pups hone their listening skills and learn to recognize their mother's unique vocal signatures, ensuring they can reunite in the bustling colonies. Fascinatingly, researchers have uncovered that these vocalizations can evolve into regional dialects, much like the accents we hear in human speech. This intricate web of sounds not only enhances social connections among the sea lions, but also plays a role in cultural inheritance, as vocal traditions are passed down through generations. So the next time you hear their ruckus, remember, it's a language alive with meaning. Here's what actually happens when wombats dig. Wombats are not just adorable, stout marsupials. They are also extraordinary architects of the animal kingdom. Using their powerful claws and muscular limbs, these remarkable creatures create intricate underground bunkers that can stretch up to 30 meters long. These elaborate tunnel systems consist of multiple chambers and are expertly designed to maintain a steady humidity and temperature, providing a perfect refuge from both predators and harsh weather. What's particularly fascinating is how wombat mothers dig backward to shield their young from potential cave-ins, showcasing their instinctive wisdom. Some of these tunnels even feature branches that confuse potential intruders, making them harder to navigate. As if that weren't enough, these burrows are often reused by successive generations, allowing wombats to contribute to a thriving social structure underground. Their digging habits play a vital role in the local soil ecology and can even promote plant growth. With no tools or drawings, wombats manage to create enduring structures that, surprisingly, can outlast many human constructions. Why exactly does the Atakama Desert shine for stargazers? This remarkable place, located in northern Chile, is often celebrated as one of the best spots on Earth for observing the night sky. Its extraordinary appeal stems from an astonishingly clear atmosphere that is incredibly dry and free of moisture, allowing breathtaking views of stars, planets, and galaxies without any distortion. Thanks to its minimal light pollution, caused by the sparse population and lack of nearby major cities, the dazzling night sky reveals thousands of stars twinkling brilliantly, even to the naked eye. Local astronomy tours eagerly utilize these ideal conditions, providing powerful telescopes and expert guides to enhance your exploration of constellations and celestial events. Additionally, numerous observatories, including the prestigious European Southern Observatory, have established operations here, taking full advantage of the region's unique environment for groundbreaking astronomical research. Whether you're a devoted astronomy enthusiast or just someone captivated by the beauty of the cosmos, a night under the stars in the Atacama is an unforgettable experience you simply must have. Why exactly does avocado fat benefit your health? Avocados are truly unique among fruits, boasting a high-fat content that is primarily composed of heart-healthy, monounsaturated fatty acids. This advantageous fat mirrors the quality found in olive oil, known for its ability to help lower bad cholesterol levels while increasing good cholesterol. Surprisingly, this means that rather than avoiding fats, embracing the right kind, like those in avocados, can actually support cardiovascular wellness. Beyond their impressive fat profile, avocados are incredibly versatile in culinary uses. You can blend them into smoothies, spread their creamy texture on toast, or mash them into a delicious guacamole. But that's not all. Avocados are nutritional powerhouses as well, loaded with essential vitamins and minerals such as potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, vitamin K, vital for bone health, and folate, which is crucial during pregnancy. So as you savor that delightful taste of avocado, remember it's not only a delicious choice, but also a smart one for your long-term health. What will you make with avocados next? Why exactly does Dubai's transport system impress so much? Dubai is not just about stunning skyscrapers and luxury shopping. It also boasts a fantastic public transportation system that makes getting around the city a breeze. The Dubai Metro stands out as an exemplary, innovative transport solution, making commuting efficient and enjoyable. Ticket prices, which range from just 80 cents to $2 per ride, offer an affordable way for residents and tourists to zip across this vibrant metropolis. For frequent travelers, monthly passes typically cost between $80 and $137, allowing unlimited access to the metro, trams, and buses, making it easy to explore without overspending. What's truly remarkable is that the Dubai Metro is fully automated and driverless, enhancing the travel experience with smooth, timely rides. Passengers are treated to spectacular views from the elevated tracks, where the dazzling skyline unfolds before their eyes. This seamless integration of modern technology and convenience makes public transport a popular choice, ensuring that both residents and visitors can navigate the city with ease and joy. Is it really true that goats have panoramic vision? Goats possess an incredible adaptation: their rectangular, horizontal pupils. Unlike our round pupils that limit our field of vision, these unique eyes enable goats to enjoy a staggering panoramic view of 320 degrees. This remarkable visual ability lets them detect movement almost anywhere around them, which is crucial while navigating steep cliffs and rocky terrains. Imagine being able to see threats or food without moving your head at all. Their eyes can also rotate independently, maintaining a steady horizontal plane as they maneuver over uneven ground. This unique combination of wide-angle vision and stability provides a significant advantage. It allows goats to traverse dangerous high-altitude ledges where a single misstep could spell disaster. While strong legs and climbing skills are essential, it's their extraordinary eyesight that truly empowers them to thrive in such challenging environments. Thanks to this evolutionary marvel, goats navigate their world with confidence and agility, staying one step ahead of predators. Who knew that a goat's eyes could be so vital for survival? Here's what actually happens when Jay is absent. It's a curious fact that the letter J holds the dubious honor of being the only letter not represented on the periodic table. The periodic table organizes all known chemical elements, acting like a roadmap for scientists exploring the building blocks of matter. Each element has its unique symbol, typically derived from its name, but the design of the table has its peculiarities. Looking back, many elements were named using Latin or Greek, languages that didn't feature the letter J in the same way we know it today. Consequently, symbols like H for hydrogen and C for carbon are commonplace, while J remains MIA. Interestingly, some elements could have names starting with J, but the historical naming conventions shape the symbols we use. The absence of J doesn't indicate a lack of potential elements, but rather reveals the curious history of scientific discovery and classification. So the next time you check out the periodic table, take a moment to appreciate the fascinating quirks and the stories that have guided scientists through centuries of exploration and understanding. Can you imagine that giant book in London? The Clanka Atlas, displayed proudly in the British Library, holds the record as the world's largest book. This monumental tome measures an astonishing 1.75 meters tall and 1.9 meters wide, weighing in at a hefty 150 kilos. Created in the 17th century, the Atlas contains meticulously detailed maps that were crucial for navigation during that time. Each page offers a unique slice of history, showcasing the artistry and skill involved in cartography before the advent of digital technology. Bound in rich leather, it isn't merely a book. It embodies an era of exploration and discovery, where knowledge of distant lands was limited and precious. As you stand before it, you can't help but reflect on how people viewed the world long ago, relying on these hand-drawn maps to navigate uncharted waters. Can you imagine flipping through its massive pages, discovering continents and cultures that were once unknown? The Clanka Atlas not only serves as a visual marvel, but also as a reminder of humanity's relentless quest for knowledge and understanding of our planet. You might be shocked to learn that British ships weren't alone. While many envision British vessels transporting enslaved individuals from West Africa to America, they actually played a minor role in the vast transatlantic slave trade. Astonishingly, British traders were only responsible for a little over 6% of the millions of enslaved people moved across the ocean. The overwhelming majority, approximately 90%, were sent to Spanish and Portuguese colonies, particularly in South America. Countries like Brazil and various Caribbean islands became epicenters for sugar plantation economies, creating an unquenchable demand for labor. This relentless trade lasted for centuries, reshaping demographics and cultural landscapes throughout the Americas. Interestingly, the Portuguese were the first to embark on this grim journey in the 15th century, developing intricate networks and methods that would influence subsequent trading practices. Recognizing this broader context is vital for understanding the full impact of the transatlantic slave trade. It opens the door to exploring the diverse histories and countless lives affected, encouraging a more nuanced appreciation of our shared past. Turns out the truth is that fascinating whiskers. Why are they cats' secret weapon? Whiskers, technically known as vibrissae, are far more than mere adornments on a cat's face. These unique features are thick, stiff hairs deeply embedded in highly sensitive nerve-rich follicles, which make them incredibly reactive to touch, airflow, and vibrations. Found not only on the muzzle but also positioned above the eyes, on the jaw, and even on their paws, whiskers play a crucial role in a cat's daily life. They allow cats to navigate through tight spaces, hunt effectively in low light, and accurately judge distances before making their effortless leaps. Whiskers can detect even the slightest air currents around objects, granting cats a remarkable ability to see through touch. When a cat stalks its prey, these sensitive hairs track even the tiniest movements, guiding them to the target with pinpoint accuracy. During jumps, whiskers function like gyroscopic sensors, helping cats make last-second mid-air adjustments. In essence, whiskers are impressive biological radar systems that transform every cat into a highly skilled predator. What if I told you highways constantly need maintenance? Aging highway infrastructure, tricky weather conditions, and the relentless flow of vehicles all contribute to the necessity for ongoing highway upkeep across the United States. Picture this. Driving on a bumpy road filled with potholes isn't just uncomfortable, it can also be downright dangerous. Over time, highways endure significant wear and tear from heavy trucks and cars, leading to cracks and various other issues. When you factor in unpredictable weather, such as heavy rain, snow, and extreme heat, it's clear why these factors expedite degradation. Consequently, dedicated road crews find themselves tirelessly patching surfaces, repainting lane markers, and ensuring that crucial safety signs remain visible. Regular maintenance plays a vital role not only in enhancing driver safety, but also in significantly extending the life of highways, ultimately saving taxpayer money in the long run. So next time you encounter construction or repair work while traveling, keep in mind that it's all about preserving our infrastructure and making sure it stays safe and effective for everyone on the road. Why exactly does the mountain goat conquer cliffs? These amazing animals are truly nature's climbers, effortlessly scaling steep, rocky terrains that would challenge even the most seasoned mountaineers. One of the secrets to their success lies in their unique hooves. Each hoof possesses a hard outer shell complemented by a spongy pad, granting them exceptional grip on slippery surfaces. This unique adaptation allows them to maintain balance on narrow ledges, much like using rubber soles on climbing shoes to prevent slips. Additionally, mountain goats boast a remarkable sense of balance and body control, enabling them to leap across gaps with impressive accuracy. Their agile, muscular build allows them to navigate treacherous environments where dangers, such as predators or steep drops, are common. Surprisingly, they can even climb at angles that seem nearly impossible. Mountain goats frequently demonstrate their breathtaking skills while escaping threats or foraging for food, defying gravity while showcasing extraordinary adaptations that help them thrive in challenging habitats. Observing a mountain goat scale a rocky cliff feels like watching a live-action nature documentary. Let's uncover the truth about food waste from supermarkets will astonish you. It's staggering to realize that in the United States, supermarkets discard around 3,000 pounds of food each year, which is about the weight of a small car. Much of this waste includes perfectly edible fruits and vegetables that don't meet stringent cosmetic standards. They may have minor blemishes or odd shapes. In addition, items nearing their expiration dates are often thrown away, even if they remain safe for consumption. Although some supermarkets have started donating unsold food to local food banks, many still dispose of a significant portion of their inventory in landfills. This practice not only wastes valuable resources but also contributes to harmful greenhouse gas emissions, impacting our environment. To tackle this pressing issue, we can make informed choices by supporting stores that emphasize sustainability or adjusting our own shopping habits to minimize waste. By becoming conscious consumers and advocating for better practices, we can significantly reduce food waste and help protect our planet for future generations. Here's what actually happens when you explore Morocco's history. Morocco was America's first ally, making a pivotal mark in the timeline of international relations. This intriguing fact dates back to 1797, a year after the United States declared its independence. Morocco became the first country to recognize the U.S., signaling a significant bond formed during a tumultuous time for America. The two nations didn't just stop at recognition. They went further by signing a Treaty of Friendship in 1786, a remarkable agreement that has survived for more than 2 centuries. This treaty not only highlighted Morocco's support for the young nation, but also secured safe passage for American ships in Moroccan ports. This development was crucial as it laid the groundwork for economic trade and diplomatic relations that have continued to evolve over the years. Today, the enduring relationship showcases Morocco's lasting importance as an ally, emphasizing its vibrant culture and strategic role in North Africa. So when you think of America's partnerships, remember that Morocco played a groundbreaking role in the story of the United States. Believe it or not, why exactly do lemons float while limes sink? It might catch you off guard, but when you toss a lemon into water, it stays buoyant on the surface. This intriguing difference between lemons and limes stems from their unique structures. Lemons boast thicker, more porous rinds filled with tiny air pockets, which lower their overall density compared to water. This lighter density helps lemons bob and weave on the surface, creating a playful interaction with the water. In contrast, limes have tighter, denser skins with fewer air pockets, leading them to sink to the bottom of the container. You can think of this phenomenon as nature's whimsical demonstration of buoyancy. The behavior of these citrus fruits goes beyond a simple science lesson. It serves as a reminder of the astonishing variety in the natural world. When you're preparing a refreshing lemonade or garnishing a cocktail with these fruits, consider how their unique properties influence their behavior in water. It's a delightful surprise that even the most common fruits can reveal captivating secrets about science and nature. Prepare to be amazed by alkali metals' wild reactivity. It's true, these elements, which include lithium, sodium, and potassium, are not just ordinary metals. They belong to Group 1 of the periodic table and possess a unique property that makes them incredibly reactive. With only one electron in their outer shell, they are like enthusiastic dancers at a party, always wanting to bond with other elements to achieve stability. This unsteady nature causes them to react violently, especially with non-metals like chlorine. For instance, drop a piece of sodium metal into water, and you're in for an explosive surprise. The reaction releases hydrogen gas and generates substantial heat, making for a dramatic display. Due to this extreme reactivity, alkali metals are typically stored under oil, shielding them from moisture and air to prevent any accidental reactions. Despite their volatility, these metals offer valuable applications. Lithium powers our electronics, and sodium is essential in creating table salt. So whether you're enjoying fries sprinkled with sodium chloride or exploring how lithium ions work in your favorite gadgets, alkali metals prove to be dazzlingly important in our everyday lives. This might surprise you. Chrysler changed advertising forever. In 2011, Chrysler made a groundbreaking move by featuring the iconic rapper Eminem alongside a powerful gospel choir in a memorable commercial. This bold campaign, with a hefty budget of $4 million, aimed to go beyond just promoting cars. It sought to tell a gripping story about American resilience and innovation. Set in the heart of Detroit, the ad paid homage to the city's rich musical heritage, while showcasing Chrysler's remarkable revival in the struggling automotive industry. This captivating blend of visuals and sound resonated with audiences, capturing the essence of hard work and determination. The campaign proved incredibly successful, accumulating over 16 million views on YouTube, and demonstrating that the right mix of music, emotion, and storytelling can leave a lasting impression. This unforgettable moment in advertising illustrated how a brand can connect profoundly with its audience, transforming a standard car commercial into a powerful cultural statement that sparked conversations and inspired many. Chrysler's gamble showed how artistry and marketing can align to redefine the industry. You might be shocked to learn that IC 1101 exists. Imagine a galaxy so massive that it completely dwarfs our own Milky Way by a staggering 220 times. Enter IC 1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy residing roughly 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This giant stretches a breathtaking 6 million light-years across and shines brightly with the collective light of more than 100 trillion stars. That's right, not merely billions, but trillions. To grasp its enormity, think of standing at one edge of IC 1101 and needing to travel billions of years at the speed of light just to glimpse the other side. Despite its immense size, IC 1101 is far from alone. It exists within a cosmic family, actively interacting with other galaxies in its cluster. Scientists are continually delving into the mysteries of such enormous galaxies, exploring questions about their formation and the secrets they harbor. EU 1101 provides us not only with insight into its impressive scale, but also into the vast, mysterious universe we inhabit. Did you know that rhino horns are made of hair? Most people envision a rhino's horn as bone like that of antlers or tusks, but it's actually composed of tightly packed keratin, a fibrous protein that also makes up our hair and nails. This unique composition provides the horn with astonishing strength and flexibility. Unlike bone, a rhino horn lacks internal blood vessels and marrow, which enables it to regenerate continuously, similar to how our fingernails grow. Each horn consists of layered keratin fibers that fuse into a resilient structure capable of withstanding tremendous pressure and repeated impacts. When rhinos defend themselves or engage in combat, their horns do not break. Instead, they bend and rebound, functioning almost like a biological spring. Fascinatingly, researchers use the distinctive rings in rhino horns to analyze aging, health conditions, and even environmental changes. Beyond their biological role, these horns have sparked the interest of bioengineers seeking to create sustainable materials that are durable and eco-friendly, challenging traditional views on resource use in the modern world. You might be shocked to learn that airports can inspire. In the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal, there's an airport that stands out not just for its stunning views, but also for its unique name, Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport. Named after one of the most celebrated football players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo was born on this island, and the airport is a tribute to his remarkable journey. Opened in 1964, it has seen a significant expansion in recent years, allowing it to accommodate the growing number of visitors captivated by Madeira's breathtaking landscapes and rich culture. The airport's renaming in 2016 was a significant moment not only for travelers, but also for the entire island, celebrating Ronaldo's global fame and close ties to his homeland. Visitors arriving can enjoy more than just a travel destination. They are welcomed into Madeira's vibrant atmosphere, where local cuisine and art thrive alongside the legacy of the legendary football star. So next time you hear about this airport, remember it's more than just a travel hub. It's a symbol of pride for the people of Madeira. Scientists recently discovered that, can you imagine breathtaking landscapes coming alive? Absolutely. When you explore the stunning vistas of the Navajo Nation, having a Navajo guide can transform your adventure in ways you might never expect. These knowledgeable guides are not just navigators. They are storytellers who share profound insights into their land, weaving together visual beauty with rich cultural narratives. For example, they explain the significance behind towering rock formations or the importance of natural elements in their spiritual practices. Imagine standing in awe before the majestic Monument Valley as your guide recounts tales of ancient heroes and explains how the terrain shapes their traditions. This unique perspective elevates your trip from mere sightseeing to an immersive learning experience. Along the way, you will discover local plants used in traditional medicine and learn about the historical events that have molded the landscape over centuries. The connection that the Navajo people maintain with their environment is palpable, creating a deeper appreciation for the land's beauty. So, next time you plan to explore these magnificent terrains, consider the enriching stories that a Navajo guide can share. Hard to believe, but the Indy 500 thrills millions. This legendary race, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is a crown jewel in the world of motorsports. Known as the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500 captures the hearts of over 300,000 fans every Memorial Day weekend. It's not merely about the sheer speed. The event is rich with tradition and excitement. The race begins with the iconic moments of driving the pace car and the famous call, "Gentlemen, start your engines." This grueling 500-mile race showcases elite drivers from across the globe who vie for victory, not just for a trophy, but for their place in racing history. Spectators can feel the adrenaline as cars reach mind-boggling speeds, their engines roaring and reverberating through the stands with electrifying intensity. The event also features a festive atmosphere, complete with tailgating and celebrations that enhance the exhilarating experience. From legendary figures like AJ Foyt to modern racing icons such as Helio Castroneves, the Indy 500 continues to be a stage for unforgettable moments. Would you dare to experience that rush in person? Prepare to be amazed by anteaters' incredible eating habits. These remarkable animals consume a staggering 35,000 ants daily, showcasing their unique adaptations for insect dining. With specialized long snouts and sticky tongues, anteaters are expertly equipped for their daunting task, flicking their tongues up to 160 times per minute to snatch up ants and termites as they dig through the earth or open decaying logs. Their powerful claws also play a vital role, allowing them to tear through tough bark and hard soil to access their favorite snacks. Each day, these fascinating creatures dedicate as much as 12 hours to foraging, tirelessly exploring grasslands and forests for their next meal. It's hard to imagine having to eat so many ants just to maintain energy for the day. Their insatiable appetite is not just about survival, it's a fascinating example of how species adapt to their environments. Each ant devoured contributes to the delicate balance of the ecosystem, emphasizing the intricate relationships within nature. Anteaters remind us of the stunning diversity of wildlife and the unique strategies different species employ to thrive. Here's a wild fact did you know about the world's largest swimming pool? This jaw-dropping marvel is found at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Algarrobo, Chile, stretching an incredible 1,013 meters, about the length of 10 football fields. Picture a vast expanse filled with over 66 million gallons of crystal-clear seawater. It's not only the size that impresses. The vibrant blue hue sparkles under the sunlight, creating a breathtaking scene that feels like a tropical paradise. Visitors can spend delightful hours paddling around or engaging in exciting water sports such as kayaking and sailing. Completed in 2006, this stunning pool has become a hotspot for travelers from across the globe, all eager to witness this extraordinary blend of engineering and natural beauty. Innovative design ensures calm swimming experiences, even with the ocean's nearby waves. Each visit offers a chance to marvel at how human ingenuity can harmonize with nature. Whether you're diving into the refreshingly cool waters or lounging leisurely on the deck, the immense scale of this aquatic wonder is sure to captivate anyone. What if I told you dyeing is illegal in Netherland? This quirky situation in Colorado stems from a history that seems almost straight out of a comedy. In the charming mountain town of Netherland, a peculiar law humorously declares it illegal to dye. This odd regulation dates back to an unusual attempt to preserve the body of a local man in a frozen state. Following this, the town cheekily proclaimed itself a territory for immortals. Although it's universally understood that no one can enforce such a law, it draws both laughter and curiosity from tourists and locals alike. This whimsical ordinance reflects the lighthearted spirit of the community, and locals often joke about their eternal youth, contributing to the town's enchanting allure. Visitors flock to Netherland not just for its stunning mountain views, but to hear the curious story of the frozen resident who inspired the law. So if you find yourself in Netherland, remember to smile at this strange law. It perfectly illustrates how humor can thrive in the most unexpected places, turning a bleak subject into a delightful tale. What will you discover next in this quirky town? This might surprise you. American vigilance is unique. In the United States, quickly reporting suspicious activities is not just common, it's seen as an essential civic duty. This proactive behavior sharply contrasts with the attitudes in Belarus, Russia, and much of Europe, where similar actions are often termed informing. In America, the inclination to report unusual occurrences, be it an unfamiliar person lingering in a neighborhood or odd sounds during the night, evinces a robust culture of vigilance. Many Americans feel an inherent responsibility to ensure safety and public order, believing that a watchful eye can deter potential crimes and foster community well-being. Interestingly, this mentality often leads to spontaneous actions. Residents frequently report anomalies without needing official encouragement. Rather than viewing this vigilance as meddling, many Americans interpret their involvement in local safety as a heroic civic duty, reinforcing a shared sense of accountability. This cultural perspective prompts reflection on how different nations perceive safety. Are community members in your country similarly encouraged to look out for one another? Let's uncover the truth about U.S. capitals. You might be shocked to learn that 6 capitals exist further west than Los Angeles. While many associate California with its westernmost cities, capitals like Juneau and Honolulu actually extend much farther. Juneau, the capital of Alaska, isn't just an administrative center. It's enveloped by breathtaking glaciers and vast wilderness that separate it from the mainland. Similarly, Honolulu, the capital of Hawaii, is famous for more than just its picturesque beaches. It is a vibrant hub of Polynesian culture, hosting events and traditions unique to the islands. On the mainland, we have Salem, Oregon, and Olympia, Washington, both cities rich in nature, from lush forests to scenic coasts and steeped in history. Sacramento represents California's political heart, but also boasts a dynamic cultural scene. Lastly, the often overlooked Carson City, Nevada, offers a blend of history and natural beauty nestled in the Sierra Nevada. Each of these capitals tells a distinct story about their state, celebrating a rich tapestry of geography and culture. So next time you ponder state capitals, remember there's a whole Western world waiting to be explored beyond LA. You won't believe this about beavers and their dams. Beavers are more than just cute, furry creatures. They're remarkable hydrological engineers. Using their strong teeth, dexterous paws, and instinct, these industrious rodents construct impressive dams that significantly alter local ecosystems. By slowing down fast-moving rivers, beaver dams create tranquil ponds that serve not only as safe havens for the beavers themselves, hiding their lodges beneath the water's surface, but also as thriving habitats for a multitude of wildlife. Frogs, fish, birds, and countless plants flourish in these newly formed wetlands, enhancing biodiversity and improving water quality. Moreover, beaver dams play a crucial role in trapping sediment and moderating water flow, which diminishes erosion and helps prevent catastrophic downstream floods. Even in times of drought, the ponds act as vital water reservoirs, sustaining life when it's needed most. Fascinatingly, scientists are now taking cues from beaver architecture to develop innovative techniques in ecological restoration, aiming to stabilize water systems and combat desertification. Through their instinctual labor, beavers create more than just dams. They build vibrant communities, teeming with life. Guess what really drives you might be shocked to learn about epic beard battles. The World Beard and Mustache Championships is an extraordinary event that has captivated facial hair fans since its inception. Every 2 years, dedicated enthusiasts gather from all over the planet to celebrate their love for facial hair artistry. From regal full beards that seem to belong to wise wizards to flamboyantly styled handlebar mustaches, competitors showcase their skills in categories that range from classic to quirky. Visualize a vibrant space where mustaches twist and turn, and beards cascade like waterfalls, each style telling its own unique story. As attendees mingle among these extraordinary creations, they also enjoy live performances, tasty food, and the warm camaraderie of fellow facial hair lovers. This championship not only elevates the art of grooming, but also fosters a tight-knit community of creatives who take pride in their hairy masterpieces. Whether you admire a minimalist look or something wildly imaginative, this event promises to be a delightful spectacle for anyone intrigued by the diverse world of facial hair. Is it really true that avocados are so thirsty? Growing just one avocado requires around 74 gallons of water, or about 280 liters. This surprising demand for water highlights how resource-intensive these creamy fruits can be. Thriving in warm, sunny climates, avocados are primarily cultivated in regions like Mexico and California, where farmers often rely on irrigation to meet their water needs. To put this into perspective, consider how much water you use daily for drinking, cooking, and bathing. Now imagine needing much more than that just to produce a single avocado. This significant water consumption raises critical questions about sustainability, especially as the fruit's popularity continues to soar. Many adore adding this green gem to their toast, salads, or smoothies without realizing the impact on the environment. Each bite is delicious, but it's important to reflect on the thirsty journey these avocados take to reach our plates. So the next time you enjoy an avocado, be mindful of its extensive water footprint and the broader implications for our planet. Why exactly does a lab accident lead to antibiotics? In 1928, a fortunate mistake in a messy lab changed the world of medicine forever. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, returned from a 2-week vacation to find his petri dishes which were growing colonies of Staphylococcus bacteria, unexpectedly contaminated by mold. To his amazement, he observed that the bacteria surrounding the mold had completely vanished. Curious about this phenomenon, Fleming examined the mold and discovered it was producing a substance capable of killing the harmful bacteria. This groundbreaking discovery led to the isolation of penicillin, the very first true antibiotic. The significance of penicillin cannot be overstated. It transformed the way doctors treat bacterial infections, greatly reducing the mortality rates from conditions that had previously been fatal. Fleming's accidental observation not only spurred the development of other antibiotics, but also laid the foundation for modern medicine as we know it. What began as an unintentional event in a laboratory has indeed saved millions of lives, demonstrating that sometimes unexpected turns can lead to extraordinary advancements. Did you know that emotions can cause real pain? It's fascinating to discover that our brains process emotional suffering similarly to physical pain. Research indicates that when we experience significant emotional distress, such as heartbreak or grief, the same areas of our brain activate as when we face actual injuries, like stubbing our toe or suffering a bruise. This phenomenon occurs because both types of pain trigger a neural response involving the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula, which are essential for pain perception. So when you're feeling that heavy, aching sensation in your chest after a loss, it's not just your imagination. Your brain is signaling legitimate distress. This powerful connection reveals why emotional pain can feel so overwhelming. Recognizing this equivalence is vital. It underscores the importance of addressing emotional health with the same urgency as physical ailments. Understanding that our emotional well-being is just as significant can empower us to seek help and navigate our feelings with kindness and care. Why not take a moment to check in on your emotions today? Why exactly does the kiwi hunt at night? This fascinating bird native to New Zealand has adapted uniquely to its environment. The kiwi, a nocturnal sleuth, uses its extraordinary sense of smell to locate prey hidden in the forest floor's leaf litter. Unlike most birds, the kiwi's nostrils are positioned at the very tip of its long, probing beak, allowing it to detect insects and worms buried up to 10 centimeters deep before even touching the ground. Such adaptations are crucial, as the kiwi has poor eyesight and must rely on both its keen olfactory senses and sensitive whisker-like feathers, known as vibrissae. This bird's nighttime foraging habits perfectly complement its environment, allowing it to thrive while evading predators. Additionally, the kiwi lays one of the largest eggs in proportion to its body size, with eggs weighing up to 20% of the female's weight, which requires significant parental investment for hatching and nurturing. As a symbol of New Zealand's natural heritage and a significant part of Maori culture, the kiwi stands as a remarkable conservation icon, strikingly enigmatic and perfectly adapted to its underground world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Filipinos greet foreigners respectfully. In the Philippines, it's quite common for locals to address visitors as sir or ma'am, regardless of their age. This unique practice stems from a deeply rooted cultural emphasis on respect and politeness, particularly toward guests. Filipinos pride themselves on their hospitality, and using these honorifics is a traditional way to show appreciation for those who visit. While it may seem odd that age or status don't influence these greetings, this custom beautifully encapsulates the Filipino value of deference. For many locals, addressing a foreigner in this manner comes naturally, enhancing a friendly atmosphere that makes travelers feel welcome. However, this approach can lead to lighthearted moments, especially when younger visitors are mistakenly assumed to be older due to the respectful address. Beyond mere words, this cultural norm reflects the profound social values of connection and respect prevalent in Filipino society. So when you find yourself in the Philippines, prepare to hear these terms frequently. It's all part of the warm charm that makes Filipino culture inviting. Hard to believe, but you won't believe this about goat eyes. Goats are fascinating creatures, and their unique eyes help them stand out in the animal kingdom. Instead of the usual round pupils found in most mammals, goats boast remarkable rectangular pupils. This unusual shape empowers them with a spectacular field of vision, allowing them to see between 320 to 340 degrees. Imagine having the ability to scan your surroundings and detect movement without turning your head. This extraordinary trait is particularly advantageous in their mountainous habitats where predators lurk. With these specialized eyes, goats remain alert to potential threats, ensuring their safety. Furthermore, goat pupils are finely tuned for both bright sunlight and dim twilight conditions, enabling them to navigate treacherous rocky terrains with ease. While rectangular pupils might appear odd at first glance, they are perfectly designed for the goat's survival needs. So next time you cross paths with a goat, take a moment to admire their incredible eyesight and reflect on how it aids them in thriving amidst the challenges of their environment. Have you ever wondered why ice aircraft carriers were proposed? During World War II, the U.S. Navy explored a remarkable idea: constructing an aircraft carrier made entirely of ice. This bold concept captured the imaginations of engineers and military strategists, who believed that an ice carrier could serve as a lightweight, stealthy platform for launching planes. Picture a massive floating vessel gliding effortlessly over the ocean, designed to evade enemy radar. The innovative proposal thought outside the box, considering the unique qualities of ice as the primary building material. However, significant challenges arose, particularly concerning refrigeration. Keeping this gigantic structure frozen in harsh maritime conditions proved to be a daunting obstacle that the technology of the era couldn't surmount. Despite the project being shelved, it stands as an astonishing chapter in military history, highlighting the lengths to which inventors and planners will go to think creatively about warfare. Just imagine a fleet of ice carriers patrolling the seas. What a sight that would have been! Isn't it fascinating how one idea can push the boundaries of innovation? Let's uncover the truth about Italian family living. In Italy, it's surprisingly common for young adults to live with their parents until they are around 28 or even 30 years old. This trend highlights the strong family bonds that are deeply ingrained in Italian culture, where the home is viewed as a nurturing environment. Many young Italians prioritize their education or career development while enjoying the emotional support their families provide. Living under the same roof offers a sense of camaraderie, where family meals become cherished moments and shared traditions are upheld. Furthermore, with housing costs soaring in cities, many young adults find it practical to remain at home longer. Unlike in some cultures where moving out signifies independence, in Italy, staying at home is celebrated as part of life's journey. It's not just about saving money, it reflects a culture of togetherness and mutual support. So the next time you encounter an Italian in their late 20s still living with mom and dad, remember this lifestyle is woven into the fabric of Italian family tradition, embracing both love and practicality. Turns out the truth is that imagine a world without dinosaurs, unthinkable, right? Unthinkable, right? Yet about 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid about 10 kilometers wide struck Earth near the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, reshaping life as we know it. This catastrophic event generated an energy explosion more powerful than 1,000,000 atomic bombs. The impact formed the Chicxulub crater and propelled dust and debris high into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight for several months. This dramatic environmental shift led to a drastic drop in temperatures, causing a global climate crisis that extinguished about 75% of Earth's species. Among those lost were the non-avian dinosaurs, who had dominated terrestrial ecosystems for over 160 million years. The sudden cooling disrupted food chains, rendering these giants unable to cope with the changing conditions. Although the mighty dinosaurs vanished, their extinction paved the way for mammals and ultimately our own existence. So the next time you gaze at a dinosaur skeleton or enjoy a thrilling dinosaur film, contemplate the extraordinary chain of events that almost left us without these fascinating creatures. Hard to believe, but Turkish coffee is unique. In Turkey, coffee isn't just a beverage. It's an exceptional experience rich with tradition and flavor. Coffee lovers are treated to a fascinating brewing method that involves using hot sand to heat a small copper container known as a sezvi. This technique ensures a gentle and consistent warming of the coffee, resulting in a deep, robust flavor that many enthusiasts claim is unmatched. As the sezve nestles in the sand, the coffee bubbles and froths, releasing aromatic oils that create its signature essence. Beyond the delicious brew, the preparation of Turkish coffee is a cherished cultural ritual. Families and friends come together, sharing laughter and stories while waiting for the coffee to brew. A perfect moment of connection. Once prepared, the coffee is served in small cups, where the grounds settle beautifully at the bottom, adding to its unique character. So if you wander through Turkey and find yourself sipping this sandy brewed delight, rejoice. You're not merely enjoying a drink, you're immersing yourself in a lively tradition that dates back centuries. Prepare to be amazed by dive into the flavorful world of Filipino cuisine. Picture yourself stepping into this vibrant culinary adventure, where each dish reveals the rich history and culture of the Philippines. Iconic meals like tocino, sinigang, and sisig are just the beginning. Tocino, a delectable fried pork dish, showcases a sweet and savory glaze, making it a beloved breakfast choice paired with fluffy garlic rice. Moving on to sinigang, this tangy soup warms the heart with its comforting medley of meat, vegetables, and a signature sour flavor, usually derived from tamarind. It's the ultimate comfort food for rainy days, or when you crave a warm hug in a bowl. Sisig takes the spotlight with sizzling pork served on a hot plate, bursting with flavors that make it an irresistible treat. The culinary landscape of Filipino food portrays a delightful fusion of influences from Spanish, Chinese, and indigenous cultures, showcasing creativity and hospitality in every bite. Each dish tells a story, inviting you to experience the Philippines through its incredible flavors and warm spirit. Are you ready to explore? This might surprise you. Jobs in North Korea aren't choices. In this isolated country, citizens lack the freedom to choose their careers, which starkly contrasts with the opportunities found in many other nations. Instead of pursuing their passions or talents, individuals find their job assignments dictated by the government. Each position is allocated based on the state's economic requirements, leaving personal preferences on the sidelines. Imagine a talented artist relegated to a factory assembly line, or a dedicated doctor relegated to manual labor, all because of the system's rigid structure. Compounding these frustrations is the astonishingly low pay. For instance, a doctor tirelessly working to provide essential healthcare services might earn a mere $3 to $5 a month, while those laboring in factories could see their wages drop to just $1 or $2. These financial constraints make it nearly impossible for families to thrive. In fact, many struggle to meet even their basic needs, highlighting the severe challenges North Koreans face daily. Reflecting on this stark reality encourages us to recognize and cherish the career freedoms and economic opportunities that we often take for granted. Here's what actually happens when gladiators train. In the bustling heart of the Roman Empire, where the Colosseum rang with cheers, gladiators transformed into remarkable athletes through intense training in special schools called ludi. These establishments were managed by lanistas, expert trainers who dedicated their lives to refining the gladiators' combat skills. Picture the early morning sun illuminating the training grounds, filled with the clashing of swords and the motivational shouts from trainers inspiring their fighters. Gladiators practiced tirelessly, honing not only their individual combat techniques, but also the art of teamwork, as many fought in pairs or groups during combat. The ludi were strict environments where fighters developed not just physical strength, but also mental resilience, preparing them for the psychological stresses of the arena. Despite being viewed largely as entertainers, these warriors led intricate lives, forming deep bonds with their trainers and fellow combatants, eventually rising to fame as the celebrities of their era. The life of a gladiator was fraught with challenges, but through relentless training, they emerged as enduring symbols of courage and prowess in history. You won't believe this about Zion Canyon. This remarkable location, the crown jewel of Zion National Park, boasts a stunning landscape meticulously carved by the Virgin River over millions of years. As the river navigated the terrain, it sculpted majestic red sandstone cliffs and distinctive rock formations, inviting nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers to explore its beauty. These towering cliffs, some soaring over 1,000 feet, provide hikers with breathtaking vistas, especially from famous trails like Angel's Landing. Visitors are mesmerized by the vibrant hues of the sandstone that shift throughout the day. Deep reds and glowing oranges illuminate the rocks as sunlight dances across their surfaces, creating an ever-changing tapestry of nature's artistry. Not just visually stunning, Zion Canyon also supports a rich variety of wildlife, including deer and numerous bird species, enhancing the ecosystem's allure. Whether you're driving along the Zion Canyon Scenic Drive or embarking on an invigorating hike, you're sure to be inspired by the natural wonders crafted by the relentless flow of the Virgin River. So, how does nature achieve such artistry? Believe it or not, the Secret Service started with counterfeiting. The U.S. Secret Service was formed in 1865 to combat widespread counterfeiting during the turbulent times of the American Civil War. At that point, approximately one-third of the nation's currency was counterfeit, creating significant economic instability. The chaos of war provided fertile ground for counterfeiters, who flooded the market with fake bills, undermining the trust in the fledgling financial system. To address this crisis, Congress established a dedicated agency focused on investigating and prosecuting those responsible for counterfeiting. Initially, the Secret Service excelled at safeguarding the nation's currency, but its role transformed in 1901 after the assassination of President William McKinley, when it took on the vital task of protecting the president and other high-ranking officials. Today, the agency is synonymous with security, managing protection for major events and significant political leaders. However, it's fascinating to think that its origins are rooted in the fight against fake money. How has this agency adapted and changed with time? Guess what really drives the immortal jellyfish's magic? The tiny jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii has baffled scientists with its remarkable ability to cheat death. After reaching adulthood, this fascinating creature can revert its cells back to a juvenile state, effectively allowing it to start its life anew. This unique biological trick is known as transdifferentiation, where specialized cells transform into stem-like cells and then respecialize, enabling the jellyfish to rebuild its body. It can cycle indefinitely between youth and maturity, evading the grasp of time, unless, of course, it becomes prey or suffers a fatal injury. This extraordinary process isn't just a quirk of marine life. It holds great promise for regenerative medicine and the study of aging. The immortal jellyfish illustrates the incredible potential of cellular flexibility, sparking new discussions about how we might apply these natural principles to human health and longevity. Its cycle of immortality challenges our understanding of life and death, reminding us that nature often possesses mysteries that scientists are only beginning to uncover. Believe it or not, Half Dome was once deemed unreachable. This iconic granite formation in Yosemite National Park, soaring at 8,842 feet, was long viewed as an impenetrable giant rock, sealing off its summit from adventurers. In the early 1900s, explorers gazed up at its majestic beauty and could hardly imagine climbing to the top. It wasn't until 1875 that the dream became a reality, thanks to visionary George Anderson, who defied the odds and made that first successful ascent. His accomplishment ignited a passion for exploration, and by the late 1960s, park rangers took further steps to enhance accessibility by installing cables along the notoriously steep trail. Today, thousands of hikers brave this thrilling climb every year, drawn not just by the challenge but by the breathtaking views waiting at the summit. Each step taken along the cables is a testament to the spirit of adventure and human determination. Standing on top of Half Dome, climbers feel an incredible sense of achievement, having conquered a peak once thought impossible to reach. This evolution from isolation to accessibility turns Half Dome into more than just a hike. It embodies the triumph of exploration. Let's uncover the truth about Martian tsunamis. Recent evidence reveals that Mars was not always the barren, dry planet we see today. It once faced incredible cataclysmic events, including enormous tsunamis caused by massive meteor strikes. Imagine waves soaring to heights of 50 meters, crashing onto Martian shores. Scientists theorize that when large space rocks collided with the surface, They unleashed shock waves that sent torrents of water splashing into the atmosphere. These ancient tsunamis have left behind distinctive geological features that show their tremendous power, such as wave-like patterns and sediment deposits scattered across the Martian landscape. This exciting discovery suggests that Mars may have once had the conditions necessary to support liquid water, stirring questions about its potential to harbor life. The implications are profound, as they not only enhance our understanding of Mars' climatic history, but also ignite our imagination about the possibility of life beyond Earth. With each new revelation about Martian tsunamis, we come closer to understanding the universe and the mysteries hidden in its depths. Here's a wild fact about, have you ever wondered how penguins survive extreme cold? In Antarctica's unforgiving environment, where temperatures can drop below 40 degrees and winds may howl at over 100 km/h, emperor penguins have developed an extraordinary survival strategy: synchronized group huddling. During the harsh polar winter, thousands of male emperor penguins, responsible for incubating their eggs alone, gather in tightly packed circles that act like living thermal blankets. The birds on the outer edges gradually rotate inward, swapping positions with those warm in the center of the huddle. This movement resembles a wave and is crucial in preventing any single penguin from freezing for too long. Remarkably, the temperature in the huddle can reach nearly 1 degree Celsius, providing an oasis of warmth amidst the bone-chilling conditions outside. This fascinating behavior has intrigued scientists, who liken its efficiency to principles found in fluid dynamics. Ancient explorers initially misjudged these huddles as chaotic gatherings, but they reveal an impressive example of nature's disciplined system for survival. Isn't it amazing how teamwork can conquer even the harshest climates? Have you ever wondered why Laos has 2 seasons? In the heart of Southeast Asia lies Laos, a captivating country with a dynamic climate that showcases 2 distinct seasons. The dry season, lasting from November to April, basks the land in sunshine, making it ideal for outdoor activities and exploration. Travelers flock to vibrant markets and enjoy the majestic views of the Mekong River during this time. The weather encourages a plethora of adventures as the landscape flourishes under the bright sun. In stark contrast, the rainy season runs from May to October, transforming the region into a lush paradise. The torrential downpours rejuvenate the earth, filling rivers and lakes to their limits and painting the countryside in vibrant greens. Though the rain might disrupt outdoor plans, it invigorates agriculture, leading to bountiful harvests and colorful festivals that celebrate nature's bounty. The seasonal rhythm profoundly influences daily life in Laos, underscoring the cultural identity of its people. This interplay between the dry and rainy seasons creates a captivating environment that enchants visitors year-round. Ever thought about why flamenco is so captivating? This vibrant dance form hails from Andalusia, Spain, and is packed with passion and expression. Flamenco isn't just about the movements. It captures the essence of Spanish culture, blending music, singing, and guitar playing into an unforgettable experience. With its origins rooted in diverse cultural influences such as Moorish, Gypsy, and Jewish traditions, flamenco weaves rich stories of love, hardship, and celebration through every stomp of the foot and flick of the hand. The heart of flamenco lies in its distinctive rhythm, often marked by the clapping of hands or the rhythmic tapping of feet in intricate patterns. Each performance serves as a personal expression of the dancer's emotions, creating a unique spectacle every time. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, flamenco underscores the importance of preserving cultural diversity and fostering creativity. So, whether you're enjoying a lively performance in a flamenco bar or attempting to learn the steps yourself, this electrifying dance not only invites everyone to feel the rhythm, but also unites people through the sheer power of movement and music. Here's a wild fact about squirrels' incredible memories. Believe it or not, squirrels remember hundreds of hidden nuts. These clever creatures use their astonishing spatial memory to relocate up to 300 food caches months after they buried them. This impressive ability isn't just about digging randomly, Squirrels rely on environmental cues like the shape of nearby trees, the arrangement of rocks, or the contour of the ground to mentally map the locations of their treasures. Interestingly, their memory isn't based on scent, but is cognitive and visual. In studies, squirrels have demonstrated their ability to successfully find their own buried food, even when decoys are planted nearby. An intriguing behavior they display is known as deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts while under observation. Later, they move the actual nuts to a safer location. Indigenous myths in North America reflect this cunning nature, portraying squirrels as resourceful beings. This remarkable memory not only aids in their survival during winter, but also plays a crucial role in forest ecology. Forgotten nuts can sprout into new trees, effectively making squirrels unintentional agents of reforestation. Guess what really drives Can you imagine living in Singapore? Relocating to Singapore can feel like a thrilling adventure, but it requires careful financial planning and some diligent research. Known for its stunning skyline and vibrant culture, Singapore beckons with the promise of new experiences. However, it's also notorious for its high cost of living, making it essential to understand all financial aspects before you arrive. From housing to groceries, everyday expenses can add up quickly, leaving many newcomers overwhelmed. Prior to making a move, investigate the local rental market and plan your utility budget to avoid surprises. Are you ready to pay a premium for that perfect apartment with a view of Marina Bay? Additionally, familiarize yourself with healthcare costs and transportation fares, which can help you map out your monthly budget more accurately. It's not just about the thrill of exploring the little red dot. Having a financial strategy can ensure your wallet can handle the excitement. Securing a job can also offset some costs, so researching potential employment opportunities before your move is wise. By planning ahead, you can create a realistic budget that aligns with your lifestyle in this bustling city, making your transition smoother and more enjoyable. This might surprise you. Brunei's Sultan holds total power. In the tiny nation of Brunei, located on Borneo Island, we find a fascinating representation of absolute monarchy. Here, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah reigns with near-total authority, meaning he is not merely a ceremonial leader. He actively shapes the fate of the nation, overseeing everything from the legal system to economic strategies. Remarkably, Brunei stands as one of just 2 Asian countries still embracing this governance model, holding strong against the tide of global democracy. The Sultan's wealth adds another layer of intrigue, estimated at around $20 billion. He is one of the richest people in the world. This staggering fortune originates from Brunei's vast oil and gas reserves, which contribute to the nation's prosperity. The Sultan's lifestyle reflects this abundance, blending traditional luxury with modern comforts, showcasing how power and resources intersect. In an era where many countries are redefining governance and wealth distribution, Brunei shines as an exceptional case study, raising questions about the future of monarchy and leadership across the globe. What if I told you Istanbul is on 2 continents? It's an astonishing fact. Istanbul, the vibrant heart of Turkey, is a city that spans both Europe and Asia. This captivating metropolis is divided by the Bosphorus Strait, which serves as a natural boundary between the 2 continents. On the European side, you're greeted by lively neighborhoods filled with charming cafes, bustling shops, and stunning historic landmarks like the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, symbols of the city's rich architectural heritage. In contrast, when you venture to the Asian side, you'll discover a more relaxed atmosphere with serene parks, local markets, and picturesque views of the iconic city skyline. This unique geographic positioning allows Istanbul to function as a cultural bridge, linking 2 distinctly different worlds, each with its own traditions and stories. For centuries, this city has welcomed travelers, merchants, and artists, becoming a crossroads for trade and creativity. Whether you're enjoying a cup of flavorful Turkish tea along the Bosphorus or exploring ancient palaces, Istanbul truly embodies the best of both worlds, making it an essential destination for anyone eager to immerse themselves in its rich history and vibrant culture. Let's uncover the truth about joystick-controlled cars. Imagine cruising down the road in a vehicle that doesn't require a steering wheel or pedals. This is not a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's the reality that Mercedes-Benz is crafting with their groundbreaking design. These innovative vehicles will be controlled entirely using easy-to-use joysticks, making driving much more convenient and accessible. With this shift, we are not only changing how we drive, but also rethinking our relationship with driving itself. Mercedes-Benz's advanced technology allows these cars to manage navigation and safety, giving drivers more leisure to enjoy their journey. This innovation holds potential for those who face challenges with traditional driving methods, including individuals with disabilities, expanding independence and mobility. Furthermore, as this technology develops, we can expect a wave of new features that will redefine personal transportation as we know it. So buckle up. This revolutionary approach signifies just the beginning of a future where driving is less about control and more about the experience. Guess what really drives starfish survival? While it might astonish many, starfish don't have brains. Instead, they boast a decentralized nervous system. This intriguing setup means these marine creatures function without a centralized brain, having nerve cells spread throughout their bodies, especially in their arms. This unique arrangement helps starfish sense their environment and rapidly react to potential threats. Picture gliding along the ocean floor, effortlessly feeling your surroundings. All without a brain? How cool is that? Additionally, starfish possess a remarkable ability to regenerate lost limbs, a key survival strategy in the wild. If a starfish loses an arm due to a predator or an accident, it can grow a new one over time. This regeneration process reflects their resilience and adaptability in an often harsh underwater world. Moreover, research into starfish biology challenges our conventional understanding of intelligence, suggesting that complex behaviors can emerge from simple systems. Nature endlessly surprises us, and starfish stand as a testament to the creativity of evolution, showcasing how life in the ocean can thrive in unexpected ways. Have you ever wondered why cities are losing their vibrancy? As the cost of living skyrockets, urban areas like San Francisco and New York are experiencing a significant population decline. Many individuals and families are fleeing these once thriving cities in search of more affordable living conditions. This trend highlights a growing divide. Wealthier residents are relocating, while lower-income families struggle to remain. The departure of affluent citizens disrupts local economies, leading to reduced consumer spending and subsequently, cuts in essential services and social programs. Schools may face budget constraints, healthcare access could diminish, and public transportation might suffer as local governments grapple with dwindling tax revenues. The remaining community members often bear the brunt of these changes, facing increased hardship, while the vibrant culture and diversity of their cities fade. This migration raises urgent questions. How can cities maintain their livability and affordability? What innovative solutions can support those who cannot relocate, ensuring they thrive amidst these rapid changes? Why exactly does the Keebler elf enchant us so much? The Keebler cookie brand has captivated generations with its whimsical mascot, Ernie the elf, who has been a staple of childhood memories for decades. Picture this. Ernie, the cheerful baker, resides in a magical tree factory where he and his fellow elves create delectable cookies and snacks. This charming world goes beyond tasty treats. It's a marketing masterpiece that taps into our deep-seated feelings of wonder and nostalgia. Products like the beloved fudge stripes and soft batch cookies invite us to believe they originate from a secret, fairy tale-like haven. The imagery of the jovial elf not only adds a touch of magic, but also paves the way for a warm, emotional connection with consumers. After all, who wouldn't find joy in imagining a friendly elf personally crafting their favorite cookies? This enchanting portrayal differentiates Keebler from other brands, making our snacks feel special and memorable. It beautifully illustrates how a sprinkle of magic can elevate the sweetness of life, reminding us to embrace the delightful surprises along the way. Can you imagine that Bryce Canyon's hoodoos exist? This remarkable national park in Utah showcases a natural amphitheater filled with thousands of these intriguing rock formations. Hoodoos are tall, thin spires of rock sculpted by millions of years of wind and water erosion, creating an intricate landscape that's as captivating as it is vibrant. The park's colors shift dramatically, ranging from deep crimson to soft pastel pinks during sunrise and sunset, when the golden light enhances their beauty. Many hikers explore the scenic trails, with Queen's Garden and Peekaboo Loop being favorites for those hoping to witness the hoodoos up close. As the elements continue to erode the rock, the formations may change shape or even collapse, making each visit to Bryce Canyon a unique experience filled with wonder. Nature is constantly at work, and the landscape morphs over time, offering awe-inspiring views that draw thousands of visitors year after year. So when you think of breathtaking landscapes, don't forget to include Bryce Canyon and its iconic hoodoos among the natural marvels of our world. What other wonders could nature hold? Here's what actually happens when names mislead us. Eric the Red's voyage to Greenland in the late 10th century serves as a fascinating case study in marketing and perception. After being exiled from Iceland, he encountered a vast, icy land, but cleverly named it Granland, or Greenland, to entice potential settlers. This strategic branding was not merely a coincidence, but a calculated move to make a harsh environment seem lush and inviting. While the southern tip of Greenland features beautiful green valleys during summer, more than 80% of the island is dominated by an enormous ice sheet. Despite its frosty reality, the name drew curious Norse colonists who sought new opportunities across the sea. This brilliant marketing strategy proved effective, as Viking settlements flourished there for centuries. Even though the Norse colonies eventually faded, the name Greenland endured, lingering on maps and in our imaginations. The tale of Greenland illustrates how powerful language can be, shaping perceptions and driving human behavior, not just swords or sails. What does this say about the names we encounter today? Here's what actually happens when discover the surprising secret behind tooth enamel strength. Tooth enamel is a fascinating aspect of our body, recognized as the hardest substance we possess. This resilient outer layer is essential for safeguarding our teeth against the daily wear and tear inflicted by food, beverages, and even harmful bacteria that can result in cavities. Composed primarily of a mineral called hydroxyapatite, tooth enamel provides remarkable strength and durability. You might be puzzled as to why something so tough can still chip or wear down. The answer lies in its lack of living cells. Unlike bone, which can heal and regenerate itself, once tooth enamel is damaged, it cannot repair itself. This makes its protection crucial. To maintain this valuable defense, adopting good habits is key. Regularly brushing with fluoride toothpaste, minimizing sugary treats, and munching on crunchy fruits and vegetables can greatly contribute to preserving enamel's integrity. Interestingly, even though it is incredibly strong, enamel can be dulled by acids found in sugary and acidic foods. So the next time you indulge in a soda or a sweet treat, remember to cherish your enamel, the guardian of your beautiful smile. Ever thought about why Sheikh Zayed Mosque astounds visitors? This stunning architectural masterpiece in Abu Dhabi, inaugurated in 2007, is not just the largest mosque in the United Arab Emirates. It also holds the title of the 8th largest mosque in the world. With the capacity to accommodate over 40,000 worshippers, it stands as a symbol of inclusivity and community. The mosque features an impressive 82 domes, each beautifully crafted, towering majestically over the vast courtyard. Have you ever imagined walking on the world's largest handmade carpet, meticulously woven by skilled Iranian artisans? It's an incredible sight, stretching beneath your feet in intricate patterns that reflect both beauty and devotion. Adding to the mosque's allure are its breathtaking crystal chandeliers, each one an artwork in itself, twinkling and illuminating the grand spaces. The fusion of traditional Islamic artistry with modern design impresses anyone who visits. Whether you seek peace, knowledge, or simply wish to marvel at its beauty, the Sheikh Zayed Mosque undoubtedly leaves a profound impression on all who enter its majestic doors. Can you imagine that computers were women? Before the digital age transformed how we think of computing, the term computers referred to real people, primarily women, who manually performed calculations. In the 1940s and 50s, NASA's groundbreaking space missions heavily relied on these skilled women to perform complex math by hand. Among them was Katherine Johnson, a brilliant black mathematician whose extraordinary calculations of flight paths enabled John Glenn to orbit Earth and played a crucial role in landing Apollo 11 on the moon. These women, often working from behind the scenes and underpaid, tackled mathematical challenges that even the most advanced machines of their time could not manage. Their contributions were vital, yet their names and faces were frequently left out of history books. Today, society is gradually recognizing their monumental impact. These women were not just aides. They were the engines driving the space race and redefining gender roles in science and mathematics. Their legacy continues to inspire future generations to break barriers and pursue careers in fields once deemed exclusive. Here's a wild fact about Cairo's vibrant culture. Did you know that Cairo is not only Africa's most populous city with around 20 million residents, but also a treasure trove of history and modernity? Founded near the ancient city of Memphis, Cairo has been a major hub for civilizations for over 4,000 years. The city's skyline boasts incredible landmarks like the pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx, remnants of a glorious ancient Egyptian civilization that continue to captivate visitors. However, Cairo is more than its monuments. It pulses with life, showcasing bustling markets, aromatic street food, and a rich blend of cultural traditions. As you stroll through the vibrant Khan el-Khalili Bazaar, the sounds of bargaining and laughter fill the air, creating an atmosphere unlike any other. Enjoying a cup of traditional mint tea while gazing at the Nile River adds to the allure of this bustling metropolis. With its fascinating mix of historical wonders and lively contemporary life, Cairo effortlessly combines the past with the present, making it a must-visit destination for anyone eager to explore its unique charm. Ever thought about why Taiwan has such varied climates? Absolutely. Taiwan is a fascinating island where climate shifts dramatically from the north to the south. In the northern region, you'll experience a humid subtropical climate characterized by warm summers and mild winters that rarely dip too low. This creates the perfect conditions for lush vegetation, transforming Taiwan into a paradise for nature lovers who can explore thriving forests and vibrant landscapes. As you venture south, the climate shifts to a tropical one, with rising temperatures and increased humidity. Here, summers can be sizzling hot, but the trade-off is access to stunning beaches and rich marine ecosystems that attract both tourists and locals alike. Winter months in the south are particularly delightful, often adorned with sunny skies and pleasantly cool temperatures, making it a favorite escape for those seeking warmth during colder months in other regions. Whether you're strolling through lively city streets or wandering the picturesque countryside, Taiwan's diverse climate complements its breathtaking scenery, making it an ideal destination for travelers in search of varied adventures. Is it really true that can you imagine Mongolia's incredible emptiness and beauty? This unique country is the largest landlocked nation on Earth, covering a vast 1.56 million square kilometers. To put that into perspective, Mongolia's land area exceeds the total size of France, Germany, Spain, and the UK combined. When you visualize this landscape, think of endless grasslands, towering mountains, and stunning deserts that create a feeling of freedom and tranquility. Fascinatingly, this enormous space houses just 3.4 million residents, leading to a sparse average of 2 people per square kilometer. Such a low population density means vast stretches of land remain untouched by urban development. This natural environment supports a rich tapestry of wildlife and promotes a traditional nomadic way of life among its inhabitants, who often herd livestock and migrate with the seasons. From the majestic Altai Mountains to the striking Gobi Desert's expansive dunes, Mongolia provides a breathtaking interplay of culture and nature. So the next time you hear about this remarkable country, consider the wide open spaces and the lucky few who thrive in harmony with their majestic surroundings. Hard to believe, but can Diet Coke really float? While regular Coke sinks, you might be surprised to learn that a regular can of Coke sinks while its diet counterpart stays buoyant in water. Why does this happen? It all comes down to density, which refers to how heavy something is for its size. Regular Coke contains a significant amount of sugar, which increases its weight and density, allowing it to sink when placed in water. On the other hand, Diet Coke is sweetened with artificial sweeteners such as aspartame or sucralose, which are much lighter than sugar. This difference in composition results in Diet Coke having a lower density compared to water, allowing the can to float. Have you ever tossed a can into a pool or bucket? Trying this experiment can turn into a fun science lesson for you and your friends. By filling a container with water and testing both cans, you'll experience firsthand how small changes in ingredients can lead to surprising and delightful outcomes. This quirky difference beautifully illustrates the principles of density, making chemistry both accessible and entertaining. Have you ever wondered why Yellowstone is so massive? Spanning over 5,500 square miles, Yellowstone National Park is not just a vast expanse of natural beauty, it is one of the largest national parks in the United States, located primarily in Wyoming, but also reaching into Montana and Idaho. This incredible park features diverse landscapes, including majestic mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and the world-renowned geyser, Old Faithful. Wildlife enthusiasts flock to Yellowstone to catch glimpses of majestic bison, agile elk, and elusive grizzly bears, making it a prime destination for animal lovers. The park's geothermal wonders and vibrant ecosystems draw millions of visitors each year who engage in activities like hiking, camping, and photography while enjoying breathtaking views. As the first national park in the world established in 1872, Yellowstone's rich history fascinates many, with sites where early Americans once explored. Whether you're an adventurer at heart or someone who simply appreciates the wonders of nature, Yellowstone truly offers an unforgettable experience. What are you waiting for? What if I told you oppression sparked a revolution? In the 1770s, tensions soared between the British government and the American colonies, particularly Massachusetts. British authorities attempted to suppress dissent through harsh measures, such as closing Boston Harbor to disrupt trade and replace local governance with appointed British officials. These actions were designed to intimidate colonists into submission, allowing trials for accused colonists to occur far from their communities, effectively robbing them of justice on their home turf. Additionally, British soldiers were allowed to occupy homes, further asserting control and surveillance. However, instead of cowering in fear, Massachusetts residents banded together, transforming their anger into a powerful movement. This solidarity fostered a strong sense of unity and rebellion among the colonies. As a result, these oppressive tactics backfired spectacularly, igniting widespread resentment and cooperation across the colonies, ultimately laying the groundwork for the American Revolution. The oppressive measures meant to stifle voices instead became a rallying cry for freedom. So did the British really believe they could silence such a passionate spirit? Turns out the truth is that dragon fruit dazzles. This tropical treat, also known as pitahaya, boasts an appearance that looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel. With its striking bright pink or yellow scales and green-tipped spikes, its unique design showcases Mother Nature's creativity. However, the real enchantment unfolds when you slice it open. Inside, you'll find a vibrant white or pink flesh sprinkled with tiny black seeds, offering a distinctive texture and an inviting look. The flavor is mild and subtly sweet, making it an excellent choice for smoothies, fruit salads, or simply enjoyed fresh. Beyond its eye-catching exterior, dragon fruit is a nutritional powerhouse. It's low in calories while packing a rich supply of vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants. Many health enthusiasts believe it can boost the immune system and promote healthy skin. So whether you're biting into one for the first time or incorporating it into a trendy dish, dragon fruit delivers a delightful burst of tropical joy that brightens your palate. Here's what actually happens when you answer unknown calls. In the digital age, your phone can be both an essential tool and a potential threat. Surveys indicate that over 67% of people wisely choose to ignore calls from unknown numbers, and for good reason. Many modern scammers employ spoofed caller IDs, masquerading as banks, government agencies, or even familiar voices to trick you. These deceptive calls frequently employ social engineering tactics, aiming to create a sense of urgency or emotional manipulation, while some present irresistible offers that seem too good to be true. Furthermore, fraudsters often use robocalls to gather information about your habits, making them more adept at targeting you in the future. Experts recommend using call blocking apps, reporting any suspicious numbers you encounter, and letting unfamiliar calls go to voicemail. Interestingly, some high-tech devices now leverage AI to screen and transcribe unknown callers in real time, providing another layer of security. So next time your phone displays unknown, consider waiting to answer, because the most alarming aspect of a scam is not just the attempt itself, but how convincing it can be. Let's uncover the truth about the Internet's name. The term Internet was first used in 1974 to define what we now recognize as a global network of interconnected computer systems. Back then, computer technology was in its infancy, and researchers were eager to find ways for these machines to communicate with one another. Picture a time before social media, streaming services, and online shopping. Hard to imagine, right? Though the concept of connecting computers was not entirely new, coining the term Internet helped crystallize a vision of a sprawling network enabling the free flow of information worldwide. This groundbreaking idea ignited a wave of innovation, ultimately linking millions of people and altering our approach to sharing knowledge. Today, whether through emails, websites, or social networks, the Internet has woven itself into the fabric of daily life, making learning and collaborating across vast distances effortless. Fast forward to now, and it's nearly impossible to envision life without this incredible tool. Thanks to those pioneering minds, we exist in an age where information is just a click away. What could be next in this digital evolution? What if I told you volcanoes hold secrets beneath our feet? Deep beneath our planet's surface, the Earth's mantle is a hot and dynamic layer, crucial for understanding volcanic activity. Here, extreme temperatures and immense pressure create a magical transformation as solid rock begins to melt, generating magma. This molten rock, enriched with gases and water vapor, begins its journey upwards, forming a magma chamber, a pressure-filled pocket eager for release. When the forces of nature become too strong to be contained, the Earth's crust gives way in a stunning eruption, sending ash and lava high into the sky. These explosive events can dramatically alter landscapes, creating new formations and even reshaping entire regions. The variety of volcanic eruptions is astounding. They can range from gentle lava flows that ooze slowly to violent blasts that launch ash clouds into the atmosphere. By studying these processes, scientists not only predict eruptions, but also uncover the incredible forces that drive volcanic activity. So whenever you hear about a volcano, remember its story begins deep within the Earth, where heat and pressure collide. This might surprise you. Basketball started as a classroom game. Back in 1891, Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor at Springfield College, faced a challenge. With his students stuck indoors due to the frigid winter temperatures, he needed a creative way to keep them active. In a moment of inspiration, he grabbed a peach basket and a soccer ball, devising a few basic rules to engage his students. The newly invented game encouraged teamwork and skill, making it ideal for the lively group of young adults in his class. The main objective was simple. Players aimed to get the soccer ball into the peach basket, which had been nailed to a wall. The first basketball hoop was literally a fruit basket. As word spread and enthusiasm grew, basketball transitioned from a makeshift classroom activity to a formal sport, giving rise to leagues and eventually evolving into one of the most popular sports globally. Today, you can find people playing basketball everywhere, from local playgrounds to massive arenas buzzing with excitement. So the next time you shoot a hoop, remember the chilly classroom where this incredible sport originated. Is it really true that zombies originated from Haiti? The captivating story of zombies begins far from Hollywood's frightful imagery. The term zombie derives from West African and Haitian spiritual beliefs, specifically from the Congo word nzambi, which translates to spirit of the dead. In Haitian folklore, zombies are not the flesh-eating monsters we see in movies, but rather tragic figures enslaved through dark magic. Historically, these individuals were believed to be buried alive and later drugged into a state of submission, only to be revived in a way that mimicked life but lacked free will. During the 1800s, Western explorers sensationalized these stories, sparking intrigue and dread. Meanwhile, researchers uncovered that substances like tetrodotoxin from pufferfish could induce a catatonic state, mimicking the eerie behaviors of the so-called zombies. As time passed and the Cold War era arrived, Hollywood seized the concept, transforming this misunderstood figure into a new monster driven by cannibalistic urges. The zombie's evolution from a tragic victim to a brain-hungry horror showcases how myths can morph and mutate through cultural lenses. You might be shocked to learn that this jaw-dropping tale will leave you amazed. In 1945, an extraordinary chicken named Mike astounded the world with his unbelievable survival story. When a farmer in Colorado accidentally beheaded Mike with an axe, most would expect doom, but this incident took a bizarre twist. The blade missed his jugular vein, preserving part of his brainstem, which allowed Mike to continue living for an astonishing 18 months without a head. His owner, Lloyd Olson, discovered that by feeding him soft foods like corn and milk, he could sustain Mike's life. This unusual feeding method involves simply dropping the food into Mike's mouth, as the chicken's body instinctively managed to swallow. News of Mike spread like wildfire, transforming him into a national sensation. People flocked to see this headless wonder who traveled the country showcasing the resilience of life in the most unexpected form. Mike's strange journey serves as a powerful reminder about the mysteries of biology and the wonders of nature, leaving us to ponder how life can persist against all odds, even when it seems impossible. Surprisingly, it's a fact that, have you ever seen an ostrich egg in person? These extraordinary eggs represent the pinnacle of avian size, weighing around 3 pounds and measuring roughly 6 inches long. Imagine having 24 chicken eggs squished together into one colossal egg. Ostriches, the largest birds on Earth, place these impressive eggs in communal nests where females share the responsibility of incubation. This social behavior not only helps ensure the survival of their young, but also creates a fascinating dynamic in the ostrich community. The thick, sturdy eggshell offers incredible protection for the developing chick, illustrating an impressive survival strategy in the wild. Remarkably, an adult human can stand on one without breaking it. Just be careful. The creamy white exterior of these eggs has earned them a place in various cultures as a symbol of purity and new beginnings. So the next time you think about eggs, remember the incredible ostrich egg. It encapsulates both the wonders of nature and the interconnectedness of life on our planet. What other amazing facts do you know about these giant birds? What if I told you Abraham Lake holds a secret? This enchanting spot in Alberta, Canada showcases a breathtaking winter wonderland that defies expectations. Each winter, when temperatures drop, the lake freezes over, transforming into a stunning icy canvas. But the magic lies beneath the surface, where thousands of tiny bubbles filled with methane gas are captured in the ice. As the lake freezes, these bubbles rise and create mesmerizing patterns that look like floating ice or ghostly orbs, adding an otherworldly charm to the landscape. Visitors from all over flock here, eager to capture the stunning visuals with their cameras, feeling as though they have stepped into a frozen dream. Yet these methane bubbles are more than just a beautiful sight. They reveal the lake's hidden life. Methane forms as a natural byproduct of decomposition, highlighting the intricate ecosystems at work beneath the ice. So if you find yourself in Alberta during the colder months, don't miss the chance to explore Abraham Lake. It's a spectacular experience that will leave you in awe. Why exactly does the spirit bear capture our hearts? The Kermode bear, commonly known as the spirit bear, is a rare and mesmerizing animal found on Vancouver Island, Canada. This striking creature amazes many with its unique white fur, which contrasts beautifully with the island's lush greenery. Contrary to popular belief, this rare coloration arises from a specific genetic trait, not albinism. Although they appear different, Kermode bears are essentially black bears. About 1 in 10 possess this extraordinary white fur. They hold immense cultural significance for indigenous peoples, symbolizing spirituality and connection to nature. These bears thrive in the coastal rainforests of British Columbia, playing a vital role in the ecosystem by helping disperse seeds and fostering forest health. Unfortunately, the Kermode bear faces threats from habitat loss and climate change, which endanger their survival. Conservation initiatives are currently being implemented to safeguard their populations and habitats, ensuring that future generations will have the opportunity to witness these extraordinary animals in their natural environment. The spirit bear truly is a remarkable treasure of our wildlife. Most people don't know this, but fire breathes from mountains. Yonardag, often called the Burning Mountain, is a truly remarkable natural wonder located in Azerbaijan. For over 1,000 years, this site has been continuously alight, thanks to natural gas that escapes from beneath the Earth's surface. Imagine approaching a mountainside that's literally flaming. The spectacle is both visually stunning and a striking reminder of the Earth's dynamic forces. Flames can reach heights of 10 meters, about 30 feet, flickering and dancing in the air, creating a must-see destination for travelers and adventure seekers alike. Day or night, this mystical fire draws curious visitors eager to witness this breathtaking geological phenomenon. Local legends suggest it possesses special powers and deep cultural significance, intertwining the mountain with the rich history of the area. Yonardag exemplifies how nature creates sites that seem almost magical, reminding us of the powerful forces that shape our world and inspiring wonder in all who visit. Can you imagine that stunning peak in France? Mont Aiguille in France is a breathtaking sight that draws in nature, lovers and adventurers alike. This iconic mountain, located in the heart of the Vercors region, captivates with its unique needle-like shape, resembling a colossal slice from a giant cake. Surrounded by lush valleys and dramatic cliffs, Mont Aiguille is a paradise for hikers, photographers, and anyone seeking connection with nature. However, while the views are stunning, it's essential to exercise caution around its steep edges. The cliffs are indeed perilous. A misstep could lead to a disastrous fall. The name Aiguille, which translates to needle, reflects the mountain's sharp features that rise sharply from the landscape. Climbing Mont Aiguille is not just about physical challenge. It's also about experiencing the extraordinary vistas at the summit. As you ascend, take a moment to appreciate the unique flora thriving in this alpine environment, but remember to keep a safe distance from the sheer drops. Will you be inspired to explore this natural wonder? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Bali enchants every visitor. This enchanting island in Indonesia, often celebrated as the Island of the Gods, captivates travelers with its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture. Picture yourself on a picturesque beach where golden sands meet sparkling azure waves, or explore verdant rice terraces that sway gently in the wind. Bali is a treasure trove of traditions and rituals. As you wander through its charming streets, you'll notice colorful offerings left at temples, the sweet aroma of incense wafting through the air, and locals engage in heartfelt prayers and ceremonies. The island is alive with festivals honoring everything from bountiful harvests to artistic expression, featuring captivating Balinese dance and lively music performances. For those yearning for peace, numerous yoga retreats nestled in serene natural surroundings provide an escape, combining the island's stunning landscape with inner tranquility. And let's not forget the mouth-watering local cuisine, which bursts with flavors reflecting Bali's rich and diverse heritage. With such a unique blend of adventure, relaxation, and cultural richness, Bali leaves you wondering just what makes this island so divine. You won't believe this about New Zealand sheep. It turns out there's more to this fascinating country than just its breathtaking landscapes and friendly locals. With a staggering population of around 29 million sheep, New Zealand has about 6 sheep for every person, as the human population hovers just under 5 million. This incredible ratio has its roots in the 19th century, when sheep farming took center stage in New Zealand's economy. The country's rolling green hills and temperate climate create an ideal environment for sheep grazing, allowing them to thrive across picturesque farms. As you travel through both the North and South Islands, you'll spot these fluffy inhabitants dotting the landscape, grazing in vibrant pastures that seem to stretch endlessly. Sheep farming is not just a cultural hallmark, it significantly contributes to New Zealand's exports, making the country one of the top lamb exporters globally. Beyond economics, sheep have woven themselves into the fabric of New Zealand's identity, appearing in local art, folklore, and humor. So the next time you admire New Zealand's stunning scenery, remember these sheep are more than just a charming sight. They are integral to the nation's story. Here's something incredible about ancient bristlecone pines. It's hard to believe, but certain trees, like the remarkable bristlecone pine, have lived for more than 4,000 years. Found in the high mountains of the western United States, these extraordinary trees have witnessed the rise and fall of ancient civilizations alongside the development of modern technology. Their remarkable longevity can be attributed to their unique adaptation to harsh environments, including rocky soil and extreme temperatures. By growing slowly, bristlecone pines conserve energy and resources, which aids their resilience over centuries. Their dense, resinous wood is highly resistant to both insects and decay, further enhancing their ability to endure. Imagine standing next to a living witness of history, silently observing the passing of millennia. Scientists study these ancient sentinels not only to learn about their survival strategies, but also to gather insights on climate change and the Earth's ecological history. Isn't it fascinating that these trees, enduring through countless seasons, hold stories that span as long as human civilization itself? Ever thought about why you might be surprised by Dubai's hidden treasures? This stunning metropolis in the United Arab Emirates dazzles visitors with a breathtaking skyline that features the iconic Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, along with the luxurious Burj Al Arab. While many think of Dubai as just a symbol of opulence, its allure goes far beyond luxury. For those seeking adventure, the city offers thrilling activities like desert safaris, where you can zoom across sandy dunes, and even skydiving over the stunning Palm Jumeirah. If you're craving some indoor excitement, head to Ski Dubai in the Mall of the Emirates, where you can ski on real snow in the heart of the desert. But Dubai isn't only about modern fun. It also embraces its rich culture and history. Vibrant markets known as souks bustle with life and provide a taste of traditional Emirati life, while historical sites like the Dubai Museum reveal the city's fascinating past. This unique blend of ancient traditions and futuristic attractions makes Dubai a one-of-a-kind destination that leaves every visitor in awe. Are you ready to uncover what lies beyond the luxury? Have you ever wondered why pizza is so popular? The U.S. pizza industry boasts an impressive worth of over $46 billion, making it one of the most lucrative sectors in the food business. With over 800,000 people employed across the nation, this industry includes everyone from skilled chefs crafting delicious pies to dedicated delivery drivers bringing them hot and fresh to your doorstep. Pizza's rich history traces back to Naples, Italy, where the classic margherita originated. Today, this beloved dish has evolved dramatically, with options that range from traditional toppings like pepperoni and mushrooms to modern creations featuring everything from barbecue chicken to vegan cheese. Each region of the U.S. proudly showcases its own distinct pizza styles: New York's famous thin crust, Chicago's hearty deep dish, and California's innovative gourmet toppings. As you enjoy your next slice, remember you're part of a huge community that celebrates this comforting food. With pizza's popularity soaring, creative home cooks and professional chefs alike are constantly dreaming up new recipes and flavor combinations. What's your favorite pizza topping?